In my experience, the primary skill you need to develop is not public speaking. It's your ability to think on your feet. Welcome to Moments with Marty, your short, sharp shot of leadership insight to help you stay on track between our weekly episodes of the No Bullshit Leadership podcast. Many people rate public speaking as one of their top all-time fears. A lot of our worst memories of public speaking date back to our very first experiences as impressionable young children in the classroom. Now, we might associate the bad experience with self-consciousness and embarrassment. Perhaps we worry about forgetting our lines and not knowing what to say. Or we're worried about being made to look silly when we can't answer a question. Ultimately, this all taps into our fear of not being liked and accepted. And this fear is self-reinforcing. It's really no different to any other aspect of leadership that we might seek to avoid. Many people learn to push through their fear and just suck it up because they know that presenting to an audience is a critical element of leadership life. But a rare few actually manage to get to the point of mastery, where they transcend their fear to the point where they actually enjoy and look forward to the opportunity to speak in public. Now, it might surprise you to learn that, in my experience, the primary skill you need to develop is not public speaking. It's your ability to think on your feet. Now, if you focus on speaking, you'll run the risk of practicing the wrong thing, and you'll practice it in the wrong way, in solitude and isolation. You'll only learn how to create a well-constructed and well-rehearsed monologue. The problem with this is that it relies too much on memory and not enough on thinking. It's a lot harder to memorize a story word for word than it is to recall and tell a story as it comes to you. My big tip here is, even though it's essential to know the content, don't try to learn it word for word. Now, I never tell the same story the same way twice. It just depends on my mood and how I connect with my audience. When I give a keynote, I'm never afraid of forgetting my lines because there's actually nothing to forget. For example, all I might memorize is, on this slide, tell the story about the 2011 flood disaster when I was acting chief executive at Horizon. And then I trust that the words are just going to come to me, and they always do. But to be able to do this, you have to know your shit. And you have to be confident that you can handle any situation that might arise. There's one key exercise that I give people to improve their confidence in delivering a presentation without memorizing it. It's an exercise you can enjoy with the help of someone close to you. Simply ask them to pick a topic that's reasonably well known, that you'd expect someone to know just a little bit about, like, sport or credit card debt or home ownership or parenting. Once they give you the topic, give yourself limited time to prepare a verbal presentation on that topic. You can set parameters that become increasingly difficult. For example, you might start by allowing yourself 5 minutes to prepare a 1-minute presentation. Now, ideally, you'll get to the point where you only need 15, maybe 30 seconds to prepare a 5-minute presentation. Once you're given a topic, here are my 3 easy preparation steps. Number 1, what 2 or 3 things do I know about this topic? You don't have to know 10, just 2 or 3. Second thing is, what experiences do I have in my life that support my knowledge or opinions? And the third thing is, knowing that, how can I make this fun and interesting for my audience? Then you simply tell that story, because you only need to remember a handful of things. This is not about memory. It's about storytelling and connection. Now, you'll probably find this really hard at first, but if you stick with it, you'll get better really quickly. And to be clear, this is only a development exercise. I'm not suggesting you use this as a way to prepare for a keynote or present an investment proposal to your board. It's just homework to give you confidence to present in front of other people. If you want to take a deeper dive into how you can completely conquer your fear of presenting in public, have a listen to episode 124 of the No Bullshit Leadership podcast, Overcoming Stage Fright. We'll leave a link in the show notes. I really hope you enjoyed this moment and that it gives you that extra little spark to be a no bullshit leader.